Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On third down, going up top. Fighting off the defender. It's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He wants to pass it on second down. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Eagles in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Trying to power it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Looking to buy time. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Well, he won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. The completion well past the sticks. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Motion from the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
7, Eastern Michigan, 3.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Eagles are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
He'll feel the punt and take it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Touch pass on the run. Puts him in the spin cycle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gives it to the back on the draw. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Off the RPO, complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. What a catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still looking, on the move. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the ball comes to rest right there. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster. And it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. Fast motion from the offense. Give to the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Hit as he throws. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth.
Fake the spike, and now he's going to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Here's the handoff. Across the 25, he's got room.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. He wants to throw. He finds his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to take off. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Tosses it incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Fires it incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted. He might have run for a while. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Ypsilanti.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Eagles will hustle to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. They're trying nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads it downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They're setting up the screen. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. He's going to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mean Green. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out.
Eastern Michigan, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
brings up second down.
Got it behind the line. It's Cano. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on third down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver and can design ways to get the football in his hand? Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. North Texas really has it going on offense. On the move. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Using the quick game. Touchdown, North Texas. What a grab and go for the score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the ball is intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. The offense lining up for a first down play. Trying the left side. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Strong, firm tackle.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws. He
lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a... They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Ready to fire from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on 2nd down. He'll run it again. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. North Texas will have to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Got his man on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles headed quickly to the line. On second down, looking again to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Barkley. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Wants to pass. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the first down. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now.
Another first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Barkley. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen two big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Fires toward the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Nice move to stay on his feet. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. Running back searching for a hole. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a crease to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the gun, to give, looking for room.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They'll try the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Makes his man miss. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? They'll try it on the ground. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right.